Hello, I'm back once again. This is, for now on, it's gonna be spoilers. I have all the videos set to automatic uploads. For my YouTube audience, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. So, apologies if it comes out later. Currently, I just want to do random bullshit and stream more. So, hello, Twitch. For now on, if you guys wanna see me live, check out on Twitch. So this one, I only put emotes, so I won't get distracted easily, and no spoilers or whatever. So to my Twitch audience, this is a visual novel, so you're gonna hear me talk a lot. Apologies, I don't know, but it is what it is. Anywhoosies, we'll come back. Gotta get in my southern accent energy. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Oh no, thank you for the information. I really appreciate it. And don't worry about me. I'll keep safe. Goodbye. Shortly before I arrived at the village, a beast appeared. It killed a number of villagers and then disappeared. Ever since then, the village hasn't been itself. There's a cloud of gloom hovering over it, fear visible in everyone's eyes. At first, I thought their fear was the beast returning. But that's not quite right. Their troubles with the beast are, in fact, still ongoing. Ah, Javi! Hey, I heard you were asking around about the beast. Yeah. Talking about the beast is taboo. People are going to push you away even harder now. So, I guess you are leaving in a few days. People going missing? Your beast problem is still going on, isn't it? Huh? After asking around, I'm beginning to piece things together. When the beast first appeared, you chased it away. However, later, the beast came back, killing villagers. After that, the beast disappeared, but the villagers began disappearing too. Once a week, someone would just be gone. And even the past week, even as the weeks passed, none of them ever returned. The people of the village think the beast is responsible. They think it's kidnapping villagers. That's right. The village is under the beast's curse. So you're better off forgetting about this place and the savage beast that dwells nearby. You don't belong in a place like this. Go back to your hometown, where it's peaceful. And that's the kind of life you deserve. Javi! What? I want you to be honest with me about something. Where does... I won't tell you. Why not? They told me that you would know where the beast lived, Javi. heard from the other villagers that you once chased the beast. Sure you didn't mishear them? No, I'm positive. You know where the beast ran off to, where its hideaway is. You chased it after it. I found his den. And then you came back. That's what I heard. Didn't you? Why did you keep that away from me? When you told me about the beast, I asked you to tell me about everything you knew, Javi. But you brushed me off and said you didn't know anything. Said I should talk to someone else. In reality, you know more about it than anyone else. Tell me why. Why did you hide that from me? What were you thinking? As you watched me frantically asking around the village for more information. Were you enjoying yourself? Tell me, why were you always so mean to me? Shut the hell up. Ah! Like I could tell you. Like I could tell actually... Wait, hold on. Like I could actually tell you that. What the villagers tell you about me? Did going somewhere like this? That the kid couldn't even take revenge for his parents? That he's a damn coward? I'm sure you heard that one plenty from everyone. Now you think I'm a coward too. I don't. Yeah, it's true. I went after the beast. I chased it out of the night and killed my parents. Hiding around back, I saw it slipped into the forest. So I went after it, chased it until I reached its den. I despise that Vesta with everything I had. It murdered my mom and dad. It murdered my friends. The kindly priest, every decent person in this town. I needed to get revenge for what I have done. It was my duty to bring repetition upon the beast. It stole everything from me. So I tried to confront the Vesta. But I couldn't do it. Not only I could not stand up to it, I soon turned around. I saw his eyes. Bloodshot eyes and black irises. I couldn't move. Javi. Yeah, that's right. I was a coward. I watched it kill my parents. I even followed it home. But I couldn't do anything. Anything except run, flee, screaming in terror. That's all I could do. Javi, that doesn't make you a coward. If the beast really was that terrifying. But I was supposed to stand up to it. That's what the rest of the village would have wanted it. For someone to eradicate the beasta. When I came back, having accomplished nothing, everyone was so harsh. You coward. What do you ever go out there for? Constant ridicule. What right do they have to? If they really want him gone, then they could all go together and... No one's got the kind of courage left. They're all waiting for someone else to speak up. Someone to stand up and say, let's go kill that beast. But no one has the guts to take that initiative. It could have been me, but the moment I fled back to the village in fear, I lost that qualification. You think that was just me being mean?
Huh?
That I didn't tell you where the beast dwells? Do you think that was me harassing you? I've seen the beast. I know how scary it is. And I know how dangerous it is. And you think I'll tell you where it is? I know good and well what you're thinking. The guy you're looking for might have been taken by him. And you want to go to his den to see if he's there? Knowing that, do you really think I could tell you? If you go, it kill you. You don't have any evidence anyway. Nothing that points to the guy being taken by the beast.
But
you don't need to put your life on the line for something like this. Something so uncertain. Even if by some chance he was taken by the beast, there's no way he'll be alive. That's what the beast does. No one comes back alive.
But you came back alive, Javi. Which means there's no saying for sure either way.
That's just because I ran away immediately, but even if he did manage to escape, there's all more certain not to check the beast's den.
I want to know for sure whether he's alive or dead. Somewhere in the corner of my heart, part of me thinks that he just might actually be dead. I have to have faith. I'm so close to cracking, to thinking he won't ever come back to me.
Then why don't you just give up on him already?
Without knowing for sure, I can't let it go. I debated with myself forever until I die, an old lady, about whether or not he's still alive. If that's how my life will end.
You want closure? You want to know whether he's still alive or dead, right? And even if he is dead, you'll be satisfied just knowing it?
Right. Which is why I need to know, at least follow any possible leads. There might be not knowing anything saying he's there, but it is true the remains of the ship he was on washed up in this village. If he wandered the sea and ended up at the beast's den where he was killed, then I'll let go. So please, Javi, tell me where the beast dwells.
Make this the last time.
Huh?
Even if you find no trace of him at the beast's den, even if you don't figure out whether he's alive or dead, you'll give up on your search for him. You'll assume he's dead. If you don't reach some conclusion, you'll just keep searching. Keep going to dangerous places. Keep putting yourself at risk. I want you to stop that. To stop, go back to your town, and live a normal life. Settle on an answer. If you could promise me that, then I'll tell you where the beast's den is.
Okay, I promise. This must be the last place I'll look.
Two more things.
Huh?
First, I'm going with you.
What? But I thought... Isn't it dangerous?
Exactly. I can't let you go alone.
Javi.
I have to go with you and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
Alright, fine. And the other one is...
You will not enter the den. You don't understand just how dangerous the beast is. It knows no mercy. It discriminately... Fuck, I know the fucking word. I know how to say it. Discriminatory. Discriminate, there. Attacks any human it sees. So you can't let the beast find you. You just examine the den from outside. And when you're done, go back to the village. Back to the village. Understood? You need to promise me this.
Okay.
Oh, right. One more thing.
Huh? But I thought just 2 things.
This is less of a promise, and more something that would be nice. I decided when we make it back to the village, I actually would like if you could take me to your hometown.
Javi.
I'll figure some out a way to get permission, and I'll do my best not to be a burden on you. I'm still just a kid, and there's not a whole lot I can do in a better place. But I'm surprisingly skilled with my hands. If you have work for me, I'll do anything. So, there's that.
Yes, yes. Of course I will. We'll go back to my hometown together, and I'll show you all around. You get some great ham sandwiches there, and we'll eat them together in the park.
You've told me that already. Are you ever not hungry, lady?
Ah! You laughed? You just laughed, Javi.
What? Whoa, back off! I did not laugh.
No, we definitely laughed. You're the kind of kid when you laugh, Javi. Come on, do it again. Go on, just like this.
Shut up! Stay back! Stop it! Don't touch my cheeks!
I want to see it again.
I am not your plaything! Anyway, we set out tomorrow. We will return when it gets dark, and you will keep your promise, and you will not do anything dangerous. Got it?
Promise.
Thank you, Javi. I don't need your thanks.
Thank you. That thank you?
Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
That thank you is not let him agree to tell me where the beast's den is. But because I see that Javi's trying to save me. His care calms the turbulent waves that have been crashing inside me. I was always anxious. I always believed. I always thought I would see him again. But I also recognized that I was practically living a fantasy. I was just too stubborn to admit it. I certainly won't be able to change how I feel immediately. I'll probably continue loving him. Nevertheless, Jobby's words resonated comfortingly with me. I see, if but vaguely, a new path, a new way of life appearing before me. That's why he did it for me. I will make this the last time, my final attempt to find him. No matter what outcome, I will stop stubbornly believing he's still alive. And then, I'll finally find happiness. I'll find happiness on a different path. I got water I need to drink. Oh, hold on. Master. Have you been awakened? You gave me quite a startle. Do you not remember? You suddenly started staring off into the distance, and you will not respond to anything I said. I thought you were playing a prank on me. Your hand? Oh yes, I did not let go of it. Even if I had, we would have been in quite a predicament. Someone's approaching the mansion, you say? And you saw them? Those images were not shown to you by me. If you saw something, then it was your own powers. But if you think about it, there's nothing unusual. You are, after all, the master of this house. You should, in all actuality, be able to do anything I can do by yourself, Master. So it is very possible that you could have known knowledge. It's possible you could have knowledge that I do not. Now let us return to the mansion's tale. After the second beast paid a visit, Vesta began to describe Lee. Again. The girl was soothed her heart, but the calm was only invulnerable. He was like a cracked glass ball. If you drop him, that will be it. That will be the end. If you put too much force into handling him, he would shatter. He was very difficult to care for, and the cracks do not heal. The damage still remains if the two sides appeared to held together firmly in place. Furthermore, they slowly, gradually, and without invertation spread. The beast appeared to be afraid of someone's voice. He would on occasion stare into the empty space and shout, cover his ears, and groan. One day, he shattered all the windows in the mansion, crushed silverware I had just polished to shine, and then destroyed all the mirrors. I assume he did not want to see his beastly self. More! There's more! There's still more reflections of my image! Windows, mirrors, vases, dishes. They all show my reflection. What? What are you doing? I have no need of anything that reflects me. Can you see that? Can't you? Why? You're going to cut your hand like that. Tracing the wall with her fingers, the girl approaches Vesta. She stretched her springly fingers out toward the beast's rugged hands. There! His hands were wet with blood from his frenzy and attempted to destroy anything reflects in the house. Look at all these cuts.
Stop. You're going to dirty your hands. Get back.
No, I will not.
It's no use. No matter how many times you call me human, the mirrors tell another story. Not just mirrors. Anything reflects or shouts beast at me angrily. Look how precious I am. It's hideous. Pitiful. I thought it was all over when I protected you from the beast. But that image keeps coming back to me. The sight of another beast clinging onto me. I can hear his voice. It says I was the only ever beast.
Voice? Whose voice?
So you didn't know? So you can't hear it?
Are you fighting against someone beyond the limits of my perception?
Fighting? No. If only it were a fight. It speaks the undeniable truth.
As I said before, you're not a beast. You look like me. I'm certain of it.
Your eyes.
What?
Your red eyes. They show nothing, but they show me what I am. They show me a difference between us.
Are you afraid of my eyes? If my eyes cause you fear, can you see them in your reflection? Then you're welcome to destroy them. Rip them from me with your own hands. I have no need for them after all.
Why? Why would you go so far from me? You. The voice says you're laughing at me. That deep down you ridicule me.
Do you believe that? After all the time we spent together.
I don't know. I'm starting to lose confidence. I believe you. I think I believe you, but I find myself wavering. I'm losing sight of myself and you, of everything. And all my memories, I am a beast. The voice says, oh shit. The voice says, I was always this way. Which I suppose I mean, I am a beast. I can't be anything but.
Do not trust the voice. Trust me instead. I do not want to make another mistake. Do something like run away because I am so weak-willed.
I do not understand this woman. She's so pure-hearted, so beautiful, like a hope personified. I want to understand, to believe her. But I was sure I want to do it. I could do it, but I keep failing. Why? Why am I losing grip on everything?
Are the words not enough to convince you?
What?
Are the words not enough to convince you that you are not a beast? Then see for yourself. Feel for yourself. There is no one difference between us.
What are you doing?
I assume that our skin and our hair and our eyes are different colors. But those do not count as a difference. The only thing that difference between us is our sex.
Hold on.
And as others shocked, Vesta was frozen in place.
And he was right to be surprised. The sound of rusty fabric shook the air in the forlorn mansion. She had placed her hand on the sleeve of her garment and begun to disrobe. Before long,
gaze upon me. She was standing there completely undressed. Her body was incomparably beautiful, slender, not an ounce of excess fat on her. The sight of her was impressive, almost divine. Even I let out a gasp when I saw her. See for yourself. This was the first time Besta had seen the girl unclothed. Though they slept in the same bed, as I said before, they did not have a physical relationship. She grasped his unmoving hand and guided towards her. She moved his hand across her flesh, along the curve of her shoulder, down her arms, and pressed against her chest firmly enough for him to feel her heartbeat. Her beating heart. Oh my god. Do you think it caused a stir within him? Is there any man for who a touch of a woman's skin will not? Especially one so beautiful as her. However, he was not aroused. Why do you think that was? Because the beast cannot lust after a human? I believe you know the answer. Are you crying?
Could you smile for me?
What?
I want to see you smile.
Like this? I'm not so sure I'm doing a good job.
No. You're doing fine. Your smile is so pretty. It calms me, warms my heart. I think I know someone, somewhere, who has that same smile. Oh. Thank you for seeing me off.
Don't mention it.
I learned so much about this town thanks to you. You made me stay here quite enjoyably. What's the matter? You're looking rather glum.
I wonder.
Huh?
I wonder. Why does he exist? I was born in a poor town, so it's always been there for me. This huge, never-ending expanse of magnificent ocean. It's far too big for a single, measly little human like me to cross. It's so pretty.
It is.
I feel like I can understand why you like the sea. But right now, I can't help wondering why God created such an enormous sea. Why he didn't make the world smaller? I'm sorry. I was talking nonsense.
Not at all. I'll probably be back eventually. That's just part of the job.
And will you have lunch at the seaside restaurant again?
Quite likely. And I bet it'll be mostly me too.
Was your stomach able to handle it?
I'll train for next time.
Your ship is going to embark soon?
Yeah.
Will people get mad if you're not helping them prepare?
Most likely.
Then you should hurry up.
Yeah. Pauline. I just wanted to thank you again. I appreciate you taking time to show me around.
Is that all?
No. I don't know why, but I was considering leaving without telling you this.
I'd like you to tell me.
I feel better if you turn me down.
What?
My homeland is only getting more isolated. Unlike your country, mine is not eager to associate with the rest of the world. I probably didn't even have the patriarchs anymore. What I'm saying is that I have absolutely no stability. I can't even say for sure whether I'll be back. So,
You're right. There's nothing but obstacles. I'm sure my mom will be opposed as well. But I've fallen for you. The way you look staring at the sea, the shape of your lips when you smile at me, the kindness in your voice. The more time I spend with you, the deeper I fall in love with you. The whole world could separate us, and these feelings will not change.
well, damn. Beat me to it.
If I waited, I don't think you would have ever gotten to it.
I'll stay for myself too. I love you, Pauline. I fell for you the moment I first saw you. I promise, we will meet again.
I promise. I'll be waiting.
Thank you.
It's visible in both of our eyes. This love, strong enough to wash all our tributes. It's all right there, plain as day, in each of our eyes. Mine and his. Did you hear something?
Huh?
It sounded like someone's voice.
I didn't hear anything. Must have been your imagination.
Oh,
You want to turn back, lady?
huh?
You're looking nervous.
I'm just fine. Just keep moving. But there's one more thing. There's one thing.
What?
My name isn't Lady. It's Pauline.
This again?
Lady is so distant. I don't like being called that. So call me Pauline.
Polly. How's that? Can I call you Polly?
Oh, come on. I really rather you call me Pauline. I'm an only child, so I've ever wanted a younger brother or sister, but Polly makes it sound like I'm the younger one.
I am not your brother, and I am not your child.
Well, you called yourself a kid yesterday, though.
not what I meant.
Oh, fine. You can call me Polly. It's not my full name, but I'm glad you're calling me other than Lady Javi.
And that's what I'll do.
Ah! You laughed!
Be quiet.
You're no fun.
There's a mansion up ahead, standing on top of the cliff. I can't say why exactly, but I feel like there's something that shouldn't be in there.
What do you mean?
It feels out of place in this area, and something seems off about it. Like it's somehow irreal. It could disappear at any moment. No, I'm just probably overthinking things. Sorry, that was stupid of me to say.
It's okay. We still can't see the mansion Javi's talking about from there. Just dense, overgrown forest. But for some reason, I can sense we're probably approaching it. It's a strange sensation. Anxiety is bubbling up from the deep inside me, and at the same time, I feel like I could burst into tears. Not out of fear, but familiarity. Familiarity. Fuck, I can't. Similarity there. I've never been in this country before. Everything I'm seeing is new to me, but there's nothing at all that seems to be find familiar. Why then?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Are you sure you want to do this?
I am.
You agreed not to go inside. Don't break that promise.
It's okay, don't worry. I'm sorry for putting you up through this. Making sure you relive unpleasant memories. But thank you for accompanying me when you have nothing to gain from. Don't worry, I'll just look around. I'm only searching for a sign he was there. And when I'm done, I'll return to the village. We'll return to the village together.
Alright.
Okay. Now, let's go. We push our way through the dark, dense woods. And then, like the world fading to view after a dream, a mansion appeared before us. It rested quietly upon the cliff, against the backdrop of an emerald ocean. This is the beast's den? It should, by all means, a magnificent scene, but the blue sky and the jaded sea clash with the building. It appears alone, isolated preciously from the rest of the world.
Yes, it is. This is the mansion where the beast dwells.
Careful, not to make any noise. We draw near the house. This expediently structure sitting between the forest and the cliff. The fluttering I feel in my heart does not seem to cause only by fear of the beast. The weeds and plants grow unchecked around the house are tall enough for Javi to hide in. I imagine that's how he approached the mansion the first time, lurking in the overgrowth. Say, Have the people of the village thought about leaving this area? Moving somewhere else away from the beast's den?
Only with those enough saving could do it. Leave without money and you'll just die in the ditch somewhere. Everyone's made their lives here in the village. We have farmland, cattle, ships. It's not so easy to let it all go. Not everyone could just hop on a boat to another country like you, Polly. We're not wealthy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
I know, I was just being too harsh. You're just ignorant. So naive, you believe the world, this is perfect, magical place. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If you're capable of seeing the world like that, there is no reason for you to look at it in any other way. For as mature as you can be,
For as mature you can be, Javi. You're rather so cynical.
Well, pardon me. When you said you'd take me to town, that kind of made my day. There's nothing left for me in the village.
You'll find plenty of new things, I'm sure. You can make some friends in my hometown. After all, you still got a life long ahead of you, Javi. So you should make it fun, a fun one.
You make it sound like I'm about to throw myself off a cliff.
I didn't mean like that.
We should try to keep quiet from here out.
Ah, okay, got it. As we draw closer to the mansion, I see the ivory twisted across as stone walls. I press my back up against the wall. I take a few deep breaths. There's a window next to me. If there really was a beast, if there really is a terrible man-eating monster inside, I'm in danger if it catches me. Javi's eyes entreated me not to go any closer, but I have to see. There's a mountain of corpse inside these walls. If there's even the slightest trace of him, I'm just going to have a look. Peek from outside without being noticed. That's all I'm going to do. And when it's done, I'll go home. Through the window, I see a dimly illuminated hallway. Like the garden inside the Desolate. But still, the sense that someone lives here. It's not completely abandoned.
Polly!
I see something moving inside the mansion. I hold my breath, so whether it is in, there is not a sense of my presence, does not sense my gaze. And then, what? A shadow wicks past. No!
Polly? Hey! Polly!
Open up! Please open the door!
Stop it, you idiot! What do you think you're doing?
Please! Open the door!
Polly, you promised me! Have you lost your mind? The only thing is, in there is...
It's not a beast!
Huh?
It's not a beast! A beast isn't living in this mansion!
You're wrong. It is. There's a beast in there. A besta.
Get away from the door. The beast. It's not a beast. Open the door. Open the... I knew it. I knew it. I was right. You're alive. You're alive. You're alive. I never stopped believing. I knew you wouldn't die. I would.
Yuki-sama?
I think you were still alive. I wanted to prove it. And that was right.
Okay, let me drink water real quick. Okay, hold on.
I'm so glad I had faith. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I missed you so. All this time, I never stopped thinking about you. I've never stopped imagining our reunion. Yuki-sama, I'm so glad you're alive.
Stop it, Polly! Get away from him! This!
The best,
Oh shit. Oh! You killed me. If I didn't kill you, so I must show you that I will. I must show you that I'm serious. I must kill you, or you won't understand. You just won't understand. If I don't show you firsthand, you just won't understand. I'll make you understand. I'll make your flesh and bones understand. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Well, she's screwed. Okay. That's it. Cry for me. Beg for your life. Pray for my mercy. Oh no, it's a serial killer with a southern accent. Weep and struggle and suffer and die. Look at this. No one can stand up to me. Humans have no mercy against the beast. Ha 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 ha. Oh no.
Yuki-sama, what's wrong? What? What's the matter? It's me, it's Pauline. I came to find you. I missed you so much. Yuki-sama. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your language. But wait! Where are you going?
Stop it, Pauline! Don't go after him! Pauline! Oh, she's dead.
Why are you running from me? You don't recognize me? It's Pauline, your love!
Oh, I think that's him. He's like, get away from me, you beast, I'm gonna kill you, yada yada.
What? Why? Your katana?
Blech.
Why? Why would you point it at me? You're scaring me. What's going on? What's going into you? Hey! What's the matter? Yukisawa! Do you know who I am? What happened? You say able to speak my language so fluently. Let's talk. What do you say? Put that thing away, please. It's dangerous.
Yeah, girl.
What? You got me?
Ah! Oh, that's fucked up.
I'm so hot. Why? Nah. Yukisama. It's me. It's Pauline. Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Ah! No. Stop. Yukisama. Please. Stop this.
Ah!
I'm begging you.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to me? Stop it, Yukisama! Stop this! His blade held high above my head. Grim. Why? He's the beast. Tell me, Yukisama. Did you kill all those villagers? Are you going to kill me? Why?
Ah! Ah! Yeah! No! Ah!
Please stop.
Ah!
Yuki. It's me. It's Pauline. Please open your eyes. Let's go back to my town. I never gotten a chance to ask if you wanted to move to my country. Then we wouldn't have to wait so long to see each other. do you think, Yuki-sama?
Burn in hell!
Why?
Damn.
Tell me why. What happened here?
I am grateful that you cannot see me. That you cannot see, fuck. Because you certainly think me as a beast. If you were able to see this. Because you cannot see. Do you not know what I look like? But I do know. Another beast like me broke into the mansion.
Was it?
I protected you. Did I not? I protected you. I say that I protected you. That I did this for you.
Actually, a beast? I can hear a woman's voice. I can't keep my eyes open. I wonder who she is. They seem like they're actually really close. Did you choose someone else? Then you... Could I just say so? I wouldn't be angry. We've been apart for so long. But this does kind of hurt. It hurts. I can't take it. Just once. Could you turn back and say my name? I prove it. That you're still alive. We were lovers. Weren't we? So why? You said you wanted a peaceful life. I can't take this. It hurts. So bad. Yuki-sama. I can't take this. What I want the most is to spend a nice time in quiet place with you. But I didn't need anything extravagant. Just an ordinary life, slowly growing older, having maybe 3 or 4 children. We never fight, and eventually, before I knew it, I'll be an old lady. Thinking, an uneventful life, but it is the best I could have asked for. That's the life I wanted. What about you? Yes, I too wish a peaceful life with you. Polly, I couldn't. Again, I couldn't do it. Ah, ah, ah.
Wow! Wow! Oh, Jesus, A's. There's a lot of A's. Wow! Master. Master. What's the matter? You look pale as a ghost. Why? I lied to you? I have not told a single falsehood, Master. I have not told you a single falsehood, Master. Ah, about the beast. That means you were seeing her memories then. Is that so? That you must have been quite difficult to witness. But I assure you, I told you no lies. Besta was convinced he was a beast. And as a servant of this house, it is my responsibility to present my former master to you as what he saw himself. This would have been a different story had you not discovered the truth. A beast met a girl and learns humanity. That's what the tale would have been far easier on you, I'm sure. But remaining in the dark and seeing the story through his eyes alone, you have not have to witness the poor girl's miserable death. And that perhaps you would have been better for you. But in reality, you observe through her eyes changes the truth of his tale. Oh God, I was so close to puke. It sounds like the vision you had did not run in parallel to the events I described for you, but it took place slightly earlier in time. Which means yes. Her fate was set in stone before you ever saw it. I do have to wonder, though, why Besta believed the woman to be a beast like him. Perhaps it was because her hair, eyes, and skin color were similar to his own. The poor young woman who called upon the mansion dead, indeed, resembles Besta. They were of similar race. Half of her blood was of the same race as his. But that was the only. But was that the only reason? Would it have been enough for him to mistake her for a beast? I have my own theory. His memories may have played a role. I expected best I was afraid the memories from he was human would have caused him to waver. But that's simply my own speculation. Perhaps he had merely lost the grip on his reality. How well you have come to understand best. How well have you become to understand Besta, Master? Do you appear to think he was an ordinary human who lived beyond himself to be as a beast? But where does the line between the man and the beast truly lie? I do not know. Master, if, like Besta, were you to lose your memories and endure persecution and degrading until you broke, would you still remember those you cared for? Now, our tale is not yet over. The web of misfortune was tightly, oh, so tightly entangled. It could not have been unwavered. Let us return from her memories to the point where we left off in our story. Just after the girl had disrobed, showing Besta the difference between her and him. This was, yes, several days following the young woman's death. The blood in the hallway has been cleaned up, and there was no traces of it any longer. He had made a tremendous mistake, though the only people who are aware of his mistake are you and I.
There is perhaps a chance the girl had realized, but she knew nothing of the woman. So I entreat you not to be the fault of the girl for trying to be kind to Vesta. She is without sin in any and all times. The beast, no, the man. The girl put her clothes on back. He seemed to have calmed down a bit. After examining her body and comparing it with his own, he was once again coming to think he might not be the beast. In the past, he would have rejoiced to say have proved his own humanity. However, it was for him then the seed of several new doubts.
You said I'm a human?
Yes.
Do you still believe this?
I certainly do. You are simply mistaken. You believe yourself that a beast because of what the villagers said.
Why did they call me a beast?
If I were able to see, I could surely answer all your questions. But I cannot. So that's all I offer you is my conjecture.
Go on, tell me.
I suspect that you do not come from this country. No, you did not come from this continent. You came from this continent from far, far away, perhaps even across the seas. This land has been cast into turmoil by the war. Fortunately, no frighten reached this village, but it has been blocked trade routes, stripped them of their independence, and cast a dark shadow over their hope. They are quite devastated, I imagine. And then you showed up. From what I've heard, this area is not particularly friendly to people from other countries. Even if so, another continent, I doubt they know much about distant lands. So they probably never asked someone like you before. But in addition, you have been worried and worn. I guess you were emasculated, wasted away. Enough so you did not look like yourself. Do you remember how you arrived at the village?
When I woke up, I was on the beach. I don't remember anything before that. My joints all ached, and I was and I was incredibly thirsty. I was in so much pain. I saw help. But nothing I said got through to the villagers. I didn't understand what they said either.
But the one thing you did understand was that they called you a Vesta.
Right. And I understood that from the word they used to describe the beast. The way they looked at me. It wasn't normal. So I
imagine at first they simply did not want the trouble. They didn't actually think that you were a beast. Simply that this wretched man, unfamiliar in appearance, who had washed ashore resembled a beast.
washed ashore.
You were in an accident, were you not? While crossing the sea?
I do not remember. No, I can't remember. No, I mustn't remember. If I am not a beast, that means the other beast wasn't one either. Why did the beast look like that? It looked like somehow familiar to me. Its hair color, skin color, eye color, and the way it spoke vaguely similar. Which means it was. It was. I cannot accept that. If I do, then that means I have done something terrible. No! What? Hi. They did call me a beast. I was in fact a beast. As I've been saying, that's because... Tell me I'm a beast, please! Let me remain as a beast.
How do you imagine he saw the world? I can't even begin to fathom. But you can never know what someone else sees. And there is nothing to say that it sees the same thing as you. As you and I see different things, so too did the man and his lover see different things. Or perchance the true shape of the world is visible only to the girl's sightless eyes. Do you think the reason he so stubbornly rejected his human memories is because he has taken the life of his beloved? I personally believe that there are more to it than that. Someday you shall remember. You shall remember everything. I will not allow you to avert your eyes. Remember that you have always been a beast. Oh shit. Incapable of saving anyone. If only taken. Remember. And suffer. Agonize. Writhe. Anguish. Grief. Suffer. Oh. Okay. I forgot about the daddy. He also has a southern accent too. Give me a second. Such a damn shame. Our homeland is but a stone thought away, and they still won't let us in. Just how long are they going to maintain this stance? Regrettably, is it not, son? Oh, fuck! Yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Captain Ayasuma. We can't make it this far in the white man's ship, but they give us no reason to mishive. I'm not sure about reaching this misguided hand. And they're so different to the slightest bit accommodating to your fellow countrymen. They seem to be treating the white man rather poorly as well. I heard they imprisoned him on the tiny man-made island. That's no way to make friends. Well, all things considered, I can hardly call this homeland anymore anyway. For how many generations has your family lived overseas again? I am the third. I see. Then I doubt you have any attachment to this land. That's not true. I may never have the opportunity to set foot on her soil, but my spirit dwells within this land.
My grandfather has told me much about this country, of her forth-rich, vibrant seasons and boundless beauty. I am deeply grateful that you invited me here on this voyage to visit her, Captain Aisma. I have finally, if only at the distance, laid eyes on my home. I cannot say this era may draw to a close, but I hope this time comes we can proudly proclaim her our motherland. You cannot find food in this good back home? Ha! I eagerly await the day that becomes true. Indeed, as do I. Oh, I think that's her? No, that's him. Fuck. I lied to her. She believes I was born in Orient. But in the truth, I have never once set foot in that country. I was born in Europe. My family has not permitted to return since my grandfather left. My grandparents left. I can still remember as clear as day the look of profound regret on my grandfather's face as he departed from this world. He bequeathed upon me a katana, and on that day, that blade became the one object binding me to my homeland. I could not bring myself to tell her that I am disallowed to return home. I did not want her to think that I had been forsaken from my country, that my country would do such a thing. However, some part of me believed there was more to this than that. A smuggler? Yeah, I never expected it. Not on this ship. One of the crew was conspiring with this government official. He hid unreported goods on board and delivered them in secret. What goods? Silver coins. Spanish coins traded for more than they're worth as a currency. The official was sentenced to commit seppuku, but we're responsible for our own crew's punishment. I'm still trying to decide how to handle it. Have him commit seppuku as well. This sailor has brought a shame upon this entire ship. If it was made to take responsibility for this action, then perhaps we could minimize the damage to our repercussions. You make a fair point. Unfortunately, he's not of this land. I doubt he's familiar with the ritual. Then I shall serve his second and endure his dice without issue. Have you lost your mind? I've been trained well in the art. It's unlikely I should fail. You're not a samurai, though. I was born in a family of samurai. At least until 3 generations ago. But that blood still occurs through my veins. Very well, then. Is that how we should do it? We will now commence the ritual seppuku at our fellow crewman, Seedorf. Seedorf has, in violation of restrictions set into place by the committed the grave crime of smuggling prohibited goods onto the country. In order for that atone for this betrayal of the trust of blood nations above nations, he vowed to take his life there before you. Do you have any last words? I deeply regretted that we should come to this loss and companionship, with whom we have traveled in the 7 seas in this manner. Do it. wasn't me. What? It wasn't me. I've been set up. I didn't smuggle anything. I don't know anything about silver coins. I've been framed. Believe me. I'll show you. Why should I have sliced my own? Yuki-sama. He said the accusations were false. Lies to escape punishment. I could not allow him to continue shaming himself and us when his fate was already decided. It would have only served to tarnish this ship's honor. But an investigation was performed. It is our duty to trust those results. You're right. Yes. You're right. Good work. Now you need to clean... Now this needs to be cleaned up. Yes, sir. I'm sure I was mistaken, but I would like to ask you anyway. Were you smiling as you did it? You must have been seeing things. Was that the only reason? I couldn't bring myself to tell her the truth. Wow. What is this dream? Fucking hell. What was that? Was it my memories? From my memories? Ah, no. No, no! Aisuma? I never met the man. Or that woman. No, I was just... No, it wasn't me. I don't. I don't! Don't remember. I don't remember anything. Not a thing. Not a single thing. I'm a beast. Not a human. I don't need those memories. No. Are you there? Are you there? Where are you? Come to me. Be with me. Peace. My peace. Where are you? Where have you gone? Why? Why are you not on my side? Don't remember anything. Stop remembering. Is that a silver coin? Spanish silver. Somebody exactly said back west I found a silver coin in the ship's hold. I don't know if it got overlooked or dropped when transported the rest. But there's just one. The first thing I think when I find it is that Hal should report it to Captain Isola. But instead, I slipped a coin onto my pocket and take my leave of the hold as nothing ever happened. Not for the purpose of smuggling it for some extra cash. It only has extra value in the east, back west, is worth nothing more than design value as currency. So again, it's not for the money. Wait, hold on. Was it triangle?
No, was it? Okay, that was a quick save. There we go. Let me put the fucking music down. Okay.
Oh, well, damn. It seems Seedorf might have been incident after all. Perhaps so. And if you have no hand in the smuggler, then I've done a horrible related thing. No! As you said, an investigation was conducted. We had no choice to believe the information we were given. You must blame yourself. I feel bad for putting such unpleasant responsibility onto you. Not at all. Now, how should we handle this? I can't believe the silver coin was found in someone else's luggage. If I could handle this internally, publicly, we have been already made our amends with the single step. That's true. I thought it would be punning to try and discover where he was acquiring the coins, and so to prevent another such incident. Fuck, I am. Something wants to come out. Okay. Should one of our crew be caught smuggling again, he would not be the only one asking to take responsibility. I have great sympathy for you, Captain Esma. This is quite a headache. I can't imagine he would give it up in his connections to just because we asked. We can't force him. If he doesn't want to talk, then we could give him some encouragement. But I couldn't. Will you not, Captain Eisman? I shall take the dirty work. You wouldn't need to trouble yourself with anything, Captain. Leave it all to me. Captain. Very well. I'll leave this to your hand, Yuko-sama. Yes, sir. Oh, fuck. How are you feeling? Hey, untie me! What is the meaning of this? A silver coin was discovered in your luggage. Huh? A silver coin? Interesting. It wouldn't have seemed you being quite a knack for acting. Hold on, I don't follow. I thought a smuggling problem was taken care of. Seedorf wasn't the only one smuggling, it was you! Like hell! I never see any damn silver coins! This is some kind of mistake. Check my bag again. A coin was found in your luggage, regrettably. Captain Ozma saw it himself. Lies, I swear! I'll never touch one! Is that so? I swear! Never once! Please believe me, I am no smuggler! I've done good work! Even this expedition! You know I'm not someone who get involved in smuggling. I don't know what kind of person anyone is. We may know each other for years, but that doesn't mean I have any way of knowing. What you think in private? How you feel? What kind of person are you? Person you are? You! You smuggled the coins, didn't you? I did. Oh wait, hold on. Fuck. Fuck. I messed it up. I didn't. It didn't have anything to do with it. Who was your supplier? I'm telling you, I'm no smuggler. It puts Captain Iceman in an uncomfortable position if you don't talk. We never risk damaging our homeland trust any further. I swear to God, I have nothing to do with it. So you won't tell? How can I tell you something I do not know nothing about? I see. You believe me? So it's very important information. Enough so that you can't give up so easily. In which case, I'll do what I have to do until you talk. What? What are you? Huh? Whenever you're ready to talk, let me know. I'll stop right away. Hey, stop! What are you? Quite the thick fingers you have. Let go! What are you? But it's all meat. Your bones ain't thicker than anyone else's. Yeah! My finger! Oh, don't just start screaming just yet. That was just the first. Your little finger. Next is your ring finger. Stop! Please don't! I'm begging you! Are you ready to talk? I told you! I didn't know anything! Too bad. Yeah! Your middle finger? Don't! Ah! Your right hand is going to be useless if you don't start talking soon. What do you want? What do you want me to tell you? I swear I have nothing to do with it. What has you so stubbornly refused to talk? Is your supplier really worth going such lengths to protect? No, I can't tell you. What I don't know, that's... Yeah! All that's left is your thumb. Yeah! Help! Someone, give me... Just so we're perfectly clear, everyone on this board knows what you did. No one's gonna come to a smuggler's aid. God, I can't take any more of this. I can't take any more of this. Please stop. Ready to talk? What will it be? Hey, I'll talk. Okay, I'll talk. If anything you tell me is a lie, you can consider your life forfeit. Are you ready to tell me the truth? We will investigate the details of your confession. If you lie, we will find out. Understood? But I... Speak. But... Or you can't. Or can't you? I don't know anything! That's a shame. Yeah! Well, you wouldn't be using your right hand ever again. Ah! Although, there are still 5 fingers on your left. Are you in pain?
Yeah.
Do you want me to stop?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Ah!
4 left.
Yeah.
That's quite a face. I wish I could show it to you in the mirror.
What? What's wrong with you? You're a monster.
I'm not doing this because I want to. You're the one forcing my hand, refusing to talk. Now go on, spit it out.
You wouldn't believe me. Anything I say, anything. How long? How long have you been doing this?
You're the first. Liar! You sick bastard! It's the truth, though.
Then why? Then why are you smiling? Ah! Ah! Ah!
3 left. What will it be? Will you tell me everything? No lies, no omissions?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Ah!
2 left. It's surprising how easily they break.
No! No! Stop!
This is the last one.
Ah! Ah! It burns! It burns! My fingers! They're on fire!
Now, what's next?
It burns! It burns and burns!
Are you listening? Hello?
Ah!
This over broken fingers?
Ah!
Need me to wake you up?
Ah!
Let me tell you something. I'm the one who put the coin in your luggage.
Eh.
Of course you didn't know anything about it.
Ah! Ah! Someone, anyone, get in here! The silver coins wasn't! Ah!
Don't go shouting things you'll regret.
No.
It's hard to fight back with your hands in that condition. Having trouble breathing? Huh? Who are you? You need air?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's hard to talk with my hands around your throat, huh?
Mm.
Do you want air? Alright. Then you can have some air.
Someone, anyone, please get in.
You just don't learn.
No.
I could see the words written on his face. Why? Why are you doing this? Why? That's a good question. I'm not even sure, I'm not even sure myself.
Gah. Uh.
Hey, answer me. Well, damn. I missed the opportunity. I missed the opportunity to use my katana. I tossed the man's body overboard.
My story will not be that he sneaked out while I wasn't looking and threw himself onto the sea. As I watched the sack of flesh sink into the depths, I'm thoroughly shocked. I realize I don't have the slightest bit bad about what I've done. No regret, no remorse, nothing. I comprehend that the things I've done are irrepressible, that they're evil. But the knowledge I was suffering to restrain my urges. There's an itch. I felt deep within my chest ever since the moment my blade sunk into the teeth of the sea dwarf's neck. I don't know what to call it, but I feel like I'm floating, like everything swirled inside me had been unleashed, set free. There's also an edge of anxiety though. If I continue down this path, what might I transform into? Despite the feeling not being the slightest bit of guilt and the horrible things I have done, I still feel this life made slipping away from me. I wanted something to anchor me. What exactly am I? This is what I wanted to become. What kind of man would take another's life without flinching? Fully aware of his actions? If that's truly what I am, perhaps it will make me easier to if I did lose everything.
Oh! Don't scare me like that! And where did you pick up the word ninja? I never took you someone so pretentious.
Huh. I'm sorry.
You just look so much like the rabbit there. The way you toss your head back and forth, looking around for me. Oh, you? Ninja's something you call a child. I'm not a little girl anymore.
I'm sorry, really. Don't be so mad, Pauline.
I'm not mad at all. It's been a year and a half. We finally get to see each other again.
Now we do.
Do you have any trouble out on the sea? Did you fall ill or get caught in the storm or run into any kind of danger at all?
No, there was no trouble. Everything went fine, without incident. The sea gods were watching over us, I suppose. Ah! I don't know. What? What am I? Who am I? Who? What is this room? What are those colored windows? Were those there before in the mansion? I know what it is. It's an angel. The angel is looking at me and laughing. The angel's looking down on me and laughing. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
The angel's laughing at me. The angel. So the angel. You, where were you?
I went to the kitchen to get a drink of water. You have nothing to worry about. I will not run away from you.
I'm not human. Am I? I'm not human.
You are.
Not a human!
You are. You... It's alright. I imagine it's quite disconcerting to having lost your memories. But no matter what happened, you will always be you. Don't be afraid.
Are those the words of encouragement I truly wanted to hear? Am I afraid of being myself? I don't know. I don't think about it. I'm a beast. A beast without more memories. His psyche drifted erratically between human and beast. If he accepted himself as a human, it might cost memories better left buried to return to him. If he accepted himself as a beast, in exchange of his memories, he will no longer be able to re-enjoy in human society. With the girl fervently supporting him through those particular times, I was quite amused. I have never imagined she would grow to be such a strong woman. Nevertheless, God is a cruel master. For what strength he gave her spiritually, he took an equal part of her physical. Though she persisted day in and day out to stay at the man's side, one day she suddenly fell ill. With her with her in the throes of a high fever, and not knowing what the cause, he fell into particular panic. There was no medicine in the mansion. They could hardly manage to put together significant, nutritious meals. Though there was no medicine, maybe there was something else that could make her feel better. However, everything he could think of would require him to leave the house. Hey, hey, is there anything you would like?
Anything I would like?
Give me a second. I'm considering visiting the village.
I see. So you're going to the village?
I thought I might be able to get some medicine. I would prefer to bring the doctor here, but no one would come if they learned you were in this mansion. So,
He was planning on putting a disguise to enter the village as a person. With the girl smiled when she heard his idea. She had, after all, always wanted to think himself as a human. However, because she is so pure-hearted, she did not comprehend the full extent of the slaughter he had confessed to committing. The revenge he had taken on those who had chased him around. How sinister his crackling and furious weeping. She did not grasp just how serious it was. She had faith that the Besta had kindness in his heart. If you cannot get any medication, then buy me some oranges, please.
oranges?
This is the land by the sun. This is the land blessed by the sun. Yet you should be able to find some wonderful fresh oranges.
Will that make you feel better?
Yes, it should.
Okay.
best his mind was made up. He could have donned the skin of a human for her to protect the peace he had. He returned to the place that he left him with many painful memories. It was, to him, the source of his fear. Whenever he left his guard down, their shouts would come played back in his mind. Besta! 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 Hideous beast! Though he had physically conquered the people who lived there, Besta's memories of the village still haunted him. For her health meant more than of that. He was willing to cast aside his fear if it meant the girl would recover. The girl was still in her bed, and he made his way out of the mansion. He crossed the overgrown forest, pushing forward one step at a time, all the while trying to brush aside his apprehension. Until he arrived at the village.
This is where they call me a beast. Where I was almost killed. And where I killed them. I look different than I did. I'm dressed differently too. But can I play the part? Can I act convincingly human enough? Enough human? I have no choice. There is no other village. I can't let her die. Excuse me. Could you answer a question for me? A village man is looking at me. Only for a moment. But for me, the moment is torturing long. A fatal look of pain across his face, and perhaps in a fear of my appearance. He's staring at me. Will he point a finger and call me a beast? Will the other villagers come to kill me? However, I haven't seen you around here before. He didn't recognize me? Yes, I come from a faraway land, and I am unfamiliar with this area, so... You're just like a nobleman. On a secret trip or something. Something like that. You look really pale, though. Searching for a doctor? Ah, yes. But not for me. My companion has come down with a fever. Sorry to hear that. Well, I'll have to introduce you. But he's out right now. He won't come back for a few days. I see. And where might I be able to buy fruit? There's a shop around that corner. Thank you very much. Don't mention it. Do take care of travelers. Dangerous out there. I'm sorry to attract attention, but not the same kind as before. They don't look at me with revisionist hatred or a furious indignation. I don't know. They're simply curious. Will the village feels different than last time? Could have the change of this drastically? Or is it because I really did look like a beast then, and now look like a human? I don't know. Excuse me.
Me? Yeah.
I would like to buy some fruit. Some oranges.
Oranges? Alrighty, just a sec.
The fruit vendor doesn't recognize me as a beast either.
Any other year, they've been a lot plumber than this. This year, we've gotten the end of the war and the whole mess with the bees, and it's just been crazy. If you like, how about you come back in a few years and try our oranges again? They've been several times better, I assure you.
I'll keep that in mind.
You bet. That'll be...
I'm sorry, I don't have any local currency. Will this survive?
Well, how is...
No good, I take it?
No. On the contrary, it's hardly fair for you to trade a jewel for a few oranges.
That's all I have to offer. I hope you can exchange it for money.
Sure. You nobles are something else,
Noble?
aren't you? Though, if you're wandering around dressed too well, you put yourself in danger. You might find yourself stripping bare by a band or perhaps even catch the attention of the beast.
The beast. Everyone mentions the beast. They speak of me.
Have you heard of the tales?
I have not.
There's a beast den not too far from the village. It attacked before, and we've been living in fear, never knowing where it might attack again. But that all ends today. The men have finally found their spies, and they all got together and went out to exterminate it.
What?
And you'll never guess who's responsible. A kid. A little boy is spearheading the attack. Never would expect a little kid to whip out all lazy, cowardly men to shape. The boy's the one who knows where the beast is dead. Ah, hold on. What are my oranges?
The men. They banded together? And they're going to kill the beast? Why now? Why when I'm not there? I'm a beast. I'm right here. Why are you trying to... I'm what you're trying to hunt. Oh my god. I'm the only person in mansion right now is her.
He regretted not asking the fruit vendor how long ago the party set off. Though what good knowing would have done to him. He had to hurry back regardless. The sun was beginning to set, draping the surrounding in the deep blackness. As if to keep him from returning home, the knight wrapped his hand around his head, covering both eyes. In what direction he did have to head to return to the mansion? He stormed through the forest. Eventually the mansion appeared before him like the world fading into view after a dream. Desta was tempest, and the nights blowing through the overgrowth towards the house.
Please make it there in time. I need her. I need the peace she provides me. The last thing I wanted for her is to die.
Oh, I can't read today. Fuck. In a blink of an eye,
He was through the door, charging down the mansion's halls. Oh my god! My dyslexic is showing. He could not sense anyone else inside, though. All he could hear was the whoosh of the wind blowing through the house from somewhere. It seems the window was open.
Where are you? Where have you gone? Answer me, please answer me.
He cried out the girl's name again and again until his throat was sore and his voice was hoarse, just like me. But she did not respond. He rushed into her bedchamber.
Yeah, hey! Hey, hello? Where are you? Where are you? Answer me!
The man swung his head back and forth so hard he thought he might break his own neck. And when he made to look down, he slipped, falling his own tailbone. He felt something stick onto his hand, sensing he would recognize anywhere. The sensation he would recognize anywhere. The liquid was still warm.
No, that cannot be. It cannot. It can't. It can't be!
Muttering incomprehensibly in fear, he crawled back to the door of her chamber into the corridor. Like a genuine beast, he followed the trail of slippery fluid on all fours. The trail glimmered like a red wine. It stretched down the hall, past the living room, smeared across the floor like it has been wiped down with a mop. The man crawled and crawled and crawled until at last reaching the stairs leading down the cellar. The ruby trail continued. From beyond the door he could hear men's voices.
Ah, ah, ah.
With a howl, the man stumbled upon the stairs, throwing an open wooden door. His first impression was that the stench of blood was suffocating. Indeed, where he discovered the girl.
Ah! Ah!
He found himself unable to scream. Her once porcelain skin no longer even sickly pale, and was now bloody colors of dirt. She was sprawled haphazardly with the cellar floor, dry blood stained across her half-open mouth. And those lips were naturally lacking their former rosary sheen. Her body was covered with an array of wounds, but the most prominent was the man's singular sword standing tall in her chest. Is that the beasta? He doesn't look the same.
It's him.
He's the same guy. He's the beasta. Several villagers surrounded him at the behest of the young boy. He's got himself dressed up all proper fancy, but good clothing doesn't make him a good man. Isn't I right, you besta?
No. You murderer! Why? Why would you kill her? 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 Why would you kill her?
Why? You wanna know why? Her death was an accident, I say. I feel bad what happened. But any woman who lived with this man like you
must be a witch. Ugh. Does that hurt? You're hurting right now, you besta. Then maybe you will understand. You not only stole my parents and friends from me, you ripped the last shard of hope I had from my hands. Do you get it? Do you finally understand how I feel? Now do you know how it feels to have someone you care about them taken from you? Polly was desperately trying to find you. Why? Why would you kill someone who is so devoted to you? Do you understand what you become? I'm asking you a question. You goddamn murderer! I see. And now, I have nothing left. What? The man stepped forward, almost perfectly calm in his panic, and had vanished, as if he was never there. His eyes were disturbingly vacant. Perhaps the sorrow had overpowered him, beating his heart onto quiet submission. No, that was not the case. Though his eyes were empty, a faint smile spread across his lips. The transit was swift, as though the gear had switched in his mind. The boy and the other villagers were frozen in place at the sight. Before long, the man was standing before the deceased girl's body, and then he pulled the blade from her chest. I knew it. I really was a beast. And now what I wanted was a tether. What are you yammering me about? Didn't you care about that woman? Didn't you choose her over Pauline? Who you then threw aside and butchered? What is wrong with you? What was she to you? She was my Sarity. But she dead now, and there's nothing I could do about that. Peace, calm, tranquility. The man's behavior was downright eerie, causing the boy to flinch back. Believing he had everything taken from him and could not possibly lose anything more, I imagine he allowed himself to stand up to the beast, a source of crippling fear. Yet now he found himself unable to move. He forced himself to face such an incomprehensible creature, paralyzed with fear. The villagers were simply dumbstruck. Not even I could understand his behavior. What the hell is wrong with you? How could you laugh like that at this? I don't get it. How? How indeed? I wonder myself. Ha 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 ha. I don't get it either. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Because every last one of my anchors have been broken off, sunken into the sea. Yeah! My battery is dying. Damn it! Stop moving! Kill him! Wait, hold on. I'll slaughter
Everyone last word of you. Ah, yes. My whole life, I've always wanted to kill. Wanted to kill! Oh, that's creepy. What was that afflicted you with such madness? Was your memories in that shipwreck? The abuse and insult you suffered at the village's hands? Or was it your grief at not being able to return to your homeland? No, none of those were the root. You were always like this. You were always born those twisted desires. You held those deep, constant urges to cause others harm. That your essence, the real you, hidden beneath the mask of austerity. The truth beast was your heart. The beast was the convenient skin for you to wear. You were wanted to be the brutal, savage murderer. You never really loved the girl, or the black-haired woman for that matter. You were merely attracted to them, fixated on the ideal of the world of tranquility. You used this place to anchor yourself to prevent you from drifting off to the ocean of your desire. You yearned to cause pain. While so hunger for those opposite to a calm life, you idolized the idealization. You idolized this idealized life spent in the quiet harmony with another because you were just how difficult it would be for you to attain. Oh, Jesus. Far more different for you than suffering your cravings, but not impossible. I personally had hoped you would find peace with someone rather than descend to savagery. It may have been only superficial, but it would have been very human. But ultimately the peace slipped through your fingers, and no one was left to suppress your desires. You cannot, after all, hold them back yourself. And what a tragic man. What a hopeless man you are. The door to the cellar swung shut. You have fallen to the floor. At some point you were unable to stench the blood. The maid stood behind you, and her arms wrapped around your shoulders. The maid's voice was chilling gently. That was quite horrific, wasn't it? Are you feeling unwell, master? Oh my, you're shaking, master. Fear not. I assure you the beast will not come through that door. I'm here for you, and will continue to hold you as long as you need to settle your nerves. Oh dear, you must feel like you've been freezing my arms. Am I really that cold? I cannot tell my own temperature. I wish you know what happened to the... You wish you know what happened to the best after that? I could open the door and show you... I could open the door once more and show you. But I have no intention of knowing tossing you back into that den of horrors. He lost the rest of his humanity, becoming a holy beast. But, to tell just a little bit more of the tale, it was my understanding that the entire village was ravaged shortly thereafter. He was a bewitchingly talented swordsman.
Not a single person in that village could stand up to him. And the woman's memories you saw, he was gentle. He was a gentleman, yes. But in the Midwest of men can change. Well, personally, I believe without the elements of Mastarius, buried somewhere within the man cannot become a beast, regardless of what may push him into a direction. Do you follow? Hmm. Now tell me, Master, have you remembered anything? Oh dear, I was afraid of that. I am a remarkably patient woman. Maid. Oh my god. I shall accompany you as long as you require. So please do find your memories. Now, let us head to the next door. The mansion is quite large, so hold on to my hand, where we will not get separated. Okay, that's enough, folks, 'cause like I'm fucking dead. Shit. Literally, I'm dead. Let me say right here. Here we go. Alright, well, story 2 is funny and sad. Like, there's nothing more I can say. But alrighty. I'll see you guys till next time, and goodbye.